With a new puppy, folks are always looking to see how they can train them to do their business outdoors. Pee and poop outdoors. How do we go about training your puppy to learn that's the way to do it? So to answer that, we have Stephen here, professional dog trainer here in Northern Virginia with Novapac Dog Training. Hi, Stephen.
How's it going?
All right, we want our dogs to learn to do their business outdoors. How do they go about doing
So for me, the two big components to being successful with this is reinforcing when the dog does go to the bathroom outside, whether that's verbal praise, some affection, nice slow pet, head to butt, good boy, good girl, or even using a piece of food. And for me, those can be temporary. Once the dog gets the picture, after a couple weeks, maybe a month or so, it's that's just what it is. That's life now. Um, but usually I manage the dog a lot in the house. I put them in the crate when I can't watch them. If I take them out on a leash to the potty spot and they don't go, for me, they go straight back to the crate. I don't want to run the risk of a pee or poop in the house and then having a negative association because maybe somebody in the family gets upset with them and it creates some problem there. But I also want the dog to understand like there's a routine, there's a schedule. When I pull you out of the crate, it's always go to the bathroom first, and then we'll go do something fun.
that? So, so they have that accident in the house early on. How do you sort of reinforce that is not something to do? You said
Well, so
crate
and
or
and I usually don't start even addressing it. I don't start correcting for the puppy peeing and pooping in the house right away. There's a lot of leeway there because it depending on where you got the puppy from. Sometimes you get a puppy from a breeder and they were very accustomed to maybe going to the bathroom in the house on like cedar chips or something, or maybe they came from a pet store or something like that. And I hopefully people don't do that too much, but but sometimes they're just going right where they're sleeping, and the dog is very used to that, and that can be a harder thing to break. That can be a bad habit the dog has. But generally speaking, yeah, it's I'm looking to get more positive reps with the dog going outside. And if something happens inside, dog pees or poops somewhere, chalk it up to the human side. And I go, I made an error in timing, and let's just we move forward.
gotcha. Well, obviously this is a often discussed topic, getting your puppy to pee and poop outside. So that's very insightful tip. So Stephen, appreciate the insight for folks and thanks for your time.
Yeah, happy to do it.
Take care.